Hello and welcome to Experiencing Love. I'm your host, Philip Jocks, and I'm so glad that you're here. Today, I've had a focus on my mind of celebration. And a question I'm asking myself, and now I'm going to ask you is, are you celebrating enough? Is there something that you can celebrate right now? Oftentimes, it can be easy to reserve celebration for a special occasion. And of course, it's important to celebrate special occasions, but it's not the only time that you're allowed to celebrate. In fact, you can celebrate whenever you want. You could celebrate whenever you want, whenever you need, and even more times than that. You can celebrate other people, you could celebrate yourself, you could celebrate an event, you could celebrate an experience. Celebration isn't reserved for special occasions. I guess we just get reminded to celebrate when a special occasion comes up. I haven't been celebrating enough. I fall into these patterns sometimes where I only focus on what I don't have yet, what I'm yet to create, and it just returns me into this mindset of scarcity, this mindset of what I lack, and that brings my energy lower. It brings my frequency down. I just don't think as clearly as I usually do when I'm in those patterns. The reason that I have celebration on my mind right now is because tomorrow, April 27th, is my birthday. It's my birthday, and it's crazy to imagine that this year, almost a third of it is already gone. It's already passed. It feels like just yesterday it was New Year's. It feels like just yesterday I started this podcast. Feels like just yesterday that this has become a blog. There's so many things that have happened recently that feel like they were just yesterday. And they weren't. They were more than just yesterday, and it's because time flies. Time flies, and when I think about all this time that has flown by already, I think about how much I've celebrated in this time. And it's not a lot. I often keep a positive attitude. I prefer to be optimistic, and I prefer to focus on the good in my life. And maybe in a way that's a celebration, but I lack the excitement. I lack the joy. My birthday is coming up tomorrow. For many listening, it might be today that you're listening to this. And admittedly, there have been many years in my life that I wasn't excited for my birthday. It's like there's often so much I still want to achieve in my life that it almost feels like I should be working more every time my birthday comes around. I have to work more to get what I want in my life. And I also realize on a more logical level, or a more conscious level maybe, that I'm going to always be moving that finish line, that goalpost, later and later and later, further and further and further. And if I continue to do that, when will I have time to enjoy my birthday? When will I have time to celebrate? Celebrating and enjoying a birthday, enjoying a holiday, enjoying friends and family for a nice dinner on a weekend, that's all a choice. I need to choose to enjoy those things. In that same way that I need to choose to show up and do the work. I need to choose to be persistent and seek discomfort. Everything that I've been talking about recently, it's all a choice that I need to make. It's not going to happen for me. The celebrations that I'm looking for aren't going to just happen, because it's not the reason that warrants the celebration. Like I said before, I can celebrate right now. Before I learned this lesson, I had those tough few years where I really didn't enjoy my birthday. It was in this transition period when I was going from high school into college, into after college, when my birthdays just served as a reminder of what I still wanted but couldn't immediately have. I keep returning to that point, and I think it's for a reason. My heart wants me to talk about it. As much as I want a positive attitude about it, it is something that I do need to give space to, because it is a part of my reality. It's a part of how I think and how I feel. I keep talking about how I don't have what I want. You may be asking, well, what is it? What do you want, Philip? And I feel as though I've boiled it down to one thing, and that's love. Like with everything, I'm just searching for more feelings of love. And it's not the artificial types of love. It's not the temporary types of love. I'm looking for that love within me. It manifests through other people. It manifests through wanting to feel it and see it from other people. But at the end of the day, the feeling of love that I'm looking for doesn't come from anybody else. It comes from me. If someone does something that I see as love, it's me giving myself permission to feel love. If I want to love myself, first I need to choose to love myself and do the things that help me feel love. Nothing special, nothing crazy needs to happen in order for me to actually feel and experience love. I used to ask this question to people when I wanted to learn what their love languages were. And I would ask them, if you had the perfect birthday, what would it be like? If you woke up and from the very start of your day, you had a perfect birthday, what would it be like? And when you put people on the spot like that, their mind will immediately turn to what they see as love. On a day like a birthday, we all want to feel loved. We want to love ourselves. We want to be loved by the people around us. And so people would often answer, I want to sleep in with my husband, with my wife. I want my kids to run in. I want breakfast in bed, or I want breakfast to be prepared. I want this gift. I want this surprise. And whatever they say will show me what they want. Maybe they want to spend quality time with people. Maybe they care about a special gift. Maybe they want things done for them. Whatever they focus on points to their language. And it all started because I asked myself that question. I asked myself the question, what would my perfect birthday look like? When I thought about the evening of my birthday and what would make me happiest, I never quite cared for gifts as much. I never quite cared for someone to do things for me. But I remember my answer was always the same, which was, I'd love to just have a nice dinner with my favorite people and to have the opportunity to hug them all. All I ever looked for was hugs and quality time. It showed me how much I valued physical touch and quality time. Of course, I appreciate the other things, the words of affirmation, acts of service, gift giving, but I don't need all those things. In truth, I just want to spend time with the people that I love to spend time with. I just want to be surrounded by love, joy, happiness, gratitude, impact. And so that's what I want to give more of in the world. When I say, to see a smile, give a smile, I also say, to see a hug, give a hug. To see love, give love. Because I know that all these things that I want, I have to be first to give them. And not give them in the way that I want it reciprocated by the people I give them to. Because to me that defeats the purpose of giving. I give to give in silent hopes and prayers that it comes back to me in one way or another. Sometimes when I feel like I don't have what I want in my life and I keep giving and giving and giving, it's not that I think it's all pointless or going to nothing. It feels as though I'm building up to this major gift from the universe that's going to come at a later point in my life. And for the time being, I just have to give and give and give. One day I'll get what I want. And just because I don't have that perfect birthday that I'm looking for just yet, I know I could take steps to creating it now. I know I can still go out with friends and family and have a nice lunch, have a nice dinner. And no, it doesn't have to be on my birthday. It could literally be at any point, at any time. If I really want a hug, I can ask for a hug. I can ask to give a hug. My birthday is coming up. I'm going to be 23 years old. Another year has gone by since my last birthday, and I'm actually really excited to see what my birthday will be like 1 year from now. It could be the exact same as it is right now, or I can grow more than I can imagine. I know I'm going to be listening to this in a year. I'm going to be reflecting, how much did I celebrate? How many hugs did I give? How much love did I spread? I'm going to move the needle. I'm going to move the needle in my life and make the choice to get what I want. It's no one's responsibility but my own to take charge and create the outcomes that I want. So thank you so much for being here. Despite it being my birthday, I'm still gonna record, and I look forward to seeing you there. Remember to always fill up with the love, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I love you.